Yo, what up everybody? Strangers. We are on our way to Alva, Florida to go visit my buddy Billy. He makes these sweet, unique Outlaw cowboy hats by
completely
hand.
Customized.
I mean, they're crazy as hell looking. So we're gonna go see what he's all about, what they're all about. And I haven't been to South Florida, so here's a little mini road trip, a little culture drift strangely for you, if you will.
Fat hats, here we come.
Getting it. So we got into Billy's house. We got into Billy's house.
We found a window.
We found a window, crawled in. We got to Billy's house late last night, hit a dive bar. Got some drinks, listened to some music.
There's only love there. Hey, thanks a lot, Kendall. You broke my string and everything.
Oh, shit.
What? It was your G-string?
Oh, shit. Hey.
And this morning we're gonna go have breakfast, talk about the business, how the hats came about, and all that other good stuff.
And make some hats.
Make some hats, show us around the area. We're gonna have some fun. Hope you all enjoy.
Hi, I'm Billy, owner and creator of Fat Hat Customs.
We are going to breakfast in a hearse.
See you guys on the other side.
Dude, I've been dying to get into this thing. This place is rad as hell. Where are we eating?
Alva Diner.
Nope. Alright, so we were in Alva, Florida, eating at the Alva Diner. It's a cool little country place. Let's rap about what's going on, what you do, and how you do. So how did you like get into making hats? Like, were you always into them?
I was always into them, and then I went to a concert in Detroit, Yellow concert, and the lady, I went to a hat shop, and she couldn't do what I wanted. She said she's been doing it for 5 years, and so I went home and bought a couple of things and did it myself in about 2 hours. And all my friends were like, you should start making hats and doing it. I was tired of seeing all the same hats, so that's what I started to do.
So like right now, like in total, how long have you been like making these custom hats for?
7 months.
7 months?
Yep.
So you kind of like touched on how you started making hats, like but you just kind of dove into it. You just was like,
yeah, I have some friends a friend that makes hats also, but he's very country, like very traditional. Mm-hmm. And he's like, you're gonna have to go learn and pay somebody a bunch of money. And I was like, no, I don't.
That's why we got YouTube.
Yeah.
And the internet.
Yeah, exactly. So I just started creating my own custom creations, and people started, every time I would go out somewhere, somebody would be like, man, killer hat, killer hat. And so at first I was just making them for myself. And then I was like, oh, I'll start an Instagram and put them on there. And within 2 weeks, they just took off. People were liking them, hitting me up, wanting them. Bands, musicians, people that play in bands all over. And so I thought I was onto something, and I think I am. So.
Is there a certain material you use that you only use, or do you use different, or you bounce back and forth?
Yeah, I'll use like a 50-50. It's like a half beaver, half rabbit, or a pure beaver.
Okay.
So it's like a felt to come in and steam it, block it, and shape it, and
Why do you prefer like the beaver over like anything else?
It's a better material and it lasts a lot longer. And
Yeah.
it's
Stiffer, like thicker.
yeah,
and stuff?
it'll hold its form better than like something that's not. It's like a Western weight, you know. So
From start to finish, like how long does it usually take you to like start a hat and then totally finish it?
to get a hat started, I can probably do it in a day. But then if I get into it and start wanting to put stitches and stuff in it, that could take another 2 days because I can just keep going and I know it's done when I would wear it.
Yeah.
And that's what my friend said. How do you know it's done? Well, if I'm going to wear it out, then that's my style. Then I feel comfortable. I'm not going to sell you something that it's not half-ass, you know. If you want a hat for me, you like it, my style, so I'm going to make sure it looks like that.
Right on.
Yeah.
Now, have you sold outside the U.S.?
Yes.
Yes. Where?
Canada, London, and Australia.
So people in those outside the U.S. are rocking your shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
It feels really good though. They send me pictures and post it. And so I have one where the lady was like, she went over to like Paris and stuff and took some pictures out there. I was blown away.
Had your hat.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Do you have a website or do you market just mostly through Instagram?
I have a website, and but the hats that are on there, they were the hats that I started doing when I first started. And so I'm going to shut it down soon because I don't want to do those anymore. Now that I can do my own creations and stuff, so I'm going to take them down. We're going to do a relaunch of it. So
Okay, cool.
yeah.
That's awesome.
But and Instagram is where I get all my business.
Have you tracked how many states your hats have been like sold to yet?
I haven't, but Wendy probably has all that. I
Yeah.
know it's more than 15 to 17.
Oh,
lot,
really?
Yeah, a lot in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
big
you'd-
out there?
Big, yeah.
You'd say it's more West Coast than East Coast?
For some reason, yeah. I mean, here though too, Florida, I've sold tons of them, but for some reason out in California, nobody's doing that. For some reason, outlaw country style looking hats and big feathers are in right now, which is good for me, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Good for business.
Yeah.
Have you made any custom ones for like any famous people, and how many famous people have you like sold to?
I made a custom hat for Yellow Wolf. It's at his shop right now, and I based it on him and named it after a song, and he hit me up right away and wanted it, and that's leading to a deal with him at his flagship store. So that's really
Out
good.
in Nashville.
Yeah, in Nashville.
Okay.
And then let's see, a couple bands. Blackberry Smoke hit me up. They want hats, which is
They're a country band.
Yeah.
They're like a country.
southern rock type of band, which is awesome, and because I'm a big fan of theirs. So I'll go through it, and I think there's one other one, but it's not like a real big band, you know. But I've sold to a lot of musicians that are trying to make it. You know, they're like on that verge, and they just like the style of hats because you gotta look cool playing music too, right? It's like
Yeah. I mean, and they're rock and roll as
Yeah.
hell.
I mean,
like,
when you go out there, I'm just watching a band or something, and then they don't have a cool hat on them. I'm like, man, they should have one. Man, I'll talk to them afterwards or something, you know. And something about the feathers, like I was telling somebody this. I've actually bought hats before I knew anything about it because the feather sold me the hat. You know, the look of it. I was like, oh man, that's just cool because the feather is so low, and I was like, it looks awesome to me. So.
All right, who had the 3 scrambled eggs?
ooh, me.
He put cheese on it. If you want them or not. If you don't, I can get you another one.
I'll eat them.
Okay.
So when somebody hits you up about them, like how many people like daily do you get like a lot of people hitting you up on Instagram for a hat?
I'm about 5 a day, at least.
Damn, really? That's dope.
I'm about a month and a half behind right now with orders. So now when somebody wants a hat, I tell them it's a month wait, and
Are they cool with it? Or
Yeah, so I take a 50% deposit, but they're just giving me the money, and then I'll order their stuff. You know, I'm not going to make it, and then.
Enjoy, guys.
Thank you so
ma'am.
much.
Welcome.
So, yeah, I tell them about a month out, and they're cool with it.
How long is it? Like, where do you get where do you get the material from?
I order from like mill places out in New York, and then it gets shipped here. Or there's a couple places all over, but my favorite one is in New York.
Do the hats already come like kind of formed, or?
Well, they come in. They're kind of formed, but you have to. They all come the same way, either really loose or really stiff, and then it just looks like a cone, right? And then you just have to heat them up really good and fit it to someone's head size and block it. But they all look the same when the felts come, yeah.
But he does the magic.
He makes them look good. Oh, just got done with breakfast. It was kick-ass. What are we doing now?
We're gonna head back to the house, work on some hats.
Yes. I want to rock one of these son bitches. Too small. So we're here in Billy's shop where he forms and makes all his hats, and we're getting hats made today, and I'm pretty stoked.
Troubadour.
I think it's pretty good. I mean,
It fits you well. Well, a hat, you can tell where he's going, and it always goes one way.
do you feel like Stevie Nicks with that hat on?
Throw some barbed wire on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, better. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Oh my god.
Sponsored by Zippo Lighter Fluid. Alright, so now that the hat's all burnt and formed and stuff, we are going to decorate it. And this is the unique part.
Yep.
So where'd you get this tie?
Thrift store.
Sweet.
I like the old vintage stuff. I think it's cooler than the new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get these patterns anymore and stuff.
No,
You
definitely
know,
not.
so what makes them kind of unique, I think. So I buy all my ties at thrift stores and separate them and put them on hats and give it that vintage look, but classic, you know. What I like and other people appreciate too, you know.
Yeah.
So, it's clean then. And then next we're gonna hook some feathers up on it, give it some jewelry,
Yes.
and then this thing's gonna be pimped out.
Hell yeah.
The drifter.
Troubadour.
capito.
All right, so we just got done. We're wrapping up a really eventful day of hat making, hat warming,
Breakfast adventures.
breakfast adventures, just learning all about what Billy does best. And what he does is really fucking cool. So thank you for the hospitality, and
Always.
it was awesome. We're definitely coming
Fat
back
hats, that's what we do down here.
for sure.